To start this haircut, we're going to do a center part on the central part of the head. At the occipital flat, we're going to do a horizontal forward to the middle of the ear. After creating your desired bob line, we are now going to be putting in a slight sway to the bob. How we're going to achieve that is we're going to take a vertical part right here at the center of the head, half of the old, half of the new, in a nice vertical part. And we're going to use the bottom of the hair right here as our guide to hit our 45-degree angle. So just slightly pull your fingers out and you'll see the short hair, which was your guideline for your bob at the bottom. And then you're going to walk the shears down a 45-degree angle. And walk the shear down to the bob, 45 degree. Now in this last section here, you want to, from the new, do a diagonal down, and from the old, do a diagonal down. What should happen is you will have a kind of triangle-like pattern. The reason for this is so that you maintain your bob line. So we'll take this triangle piece, have the fingers in the middle of that triangle, hit your 45 and cut down to the palm. Release it. By doing this, you will establish the strength of your line by putting that ever so light sway layer into your bob. Repeat this on the other side. Next section we're going to do is from the back flat, horizontal forward to the top of the ear. Repeat that on the other side. Drop the line in natural fall. We are going to now cut the new hair in the natural fall line into the pre-existing guideline. After finishing your guided line, now we're going to go back to the center, create a vertical part, half of the old, half of the new, vertical parts straight up and down. You're going to hold the hair at a 45-degree angle and fingers parallel to the part and walk the shears down to the palm at a 45-degree angle. When you get to the last section here, you want to use half of the new, but at a diagonal down, half of the old, diagonal down. And the reason for that is simply so you don't lose your bob line. So you'll take this triangle-like section, place your fingers in the middle of that triangle section, hold the fingers at 45, and walk the shear down. By doing that, again, you will not lose your line, and you get this beautiful sway layering to your bob. So what you do on one side, we're going to repeat that on the other side. The next section we're going to take is from the center flat, do a horizontal forward to the recession area. Drop down, natural fall. We're going to repeat that on the other side. We're going to keep consistent the suede bob here, put in our 45-degree angles. And we're going to carry it through to the front, so there's nice slight layering. So what we want to do right now is start from this bob line and make an angle down to the length of the hair, create an A-line form. I like using a non-tension way of cutting simply because of the ears right here. If I were to put tension on it, what will happen is when I pull down the hair and I lift back up, I'll get a pop in here. So by using a non-tension way of cutting, it will allow the hair to move organically free and have a natural look falling over the hair. This will allow you to get nice straight A-lines. What you do on one side, you repeat on the other. Check for balance. And now we're ready to do the layers. Starting at the center of the head, we're going to do a vertical part. We're going to take this hair right here, use this as our guideline, and this hair right here, push it down into that 45-degree angle, walk the shear, release the cut. Diagonal down, the old diagonal down, and walk the shears. When you get to the next section line, you'll do half of the old, half of the new. What we're going to do here is we're going to leave out hair approximately an inch above the ear. And the reason why we do that is so that we don't lose our design line. So we're going to take this box-like section above the ear, and then we're going to keep our fingers parallel to the part, bring it into 45, and walk the shear down. On the last section here, you're going to do the new diagonal down, and from the old, diagonal down. And what you will have here is a triangle section, and the reason for this triangle section is so that you don't lose your design line. Take this section here, bring it down at 45, and then walk the shears to the palm. By doing this, you'll create these soft, beautiful layers starting from the back going to the front, again, without losing your beautiful bob-like going into a line. What we do on one side here, we'll repeat on the other side. After finishing your beautiful layers here, now what we're going to do is disconnect the top, and then at this point, I'm going to give the comb to my customer. I'm going to have her part her hair the way she does. This plays a very important part of the balance at the end result of the haircut. After your customer parts her hair, all we're going to do now is bring the top section and just blend in the longer pieces into her pre-existing line. So we're just going to take these little hairs and just kind of pinch them into the line. I'm just going to go all the way around and just cut these little hairs so you can cut them into your guided line. And I like dropping the hair in natural fall to get an organic look so that the hair drops natural. So I can just cut these little peekaboo pieces, and I'm just blending these hairs right into the design line. After we finish this, we're going to blow dry her hair, and then we're going to do some great finishing techniques. After we finish blow drying, now it's time to do some finishing techniques to our haircut. Okay, so what we're going to do in here is we're going to use a straight edge razor to give it a seamless layer and organic soft look to the haircut. How we're going to do this is we're going to do a vertical part straight down the hair, and we're going to take our razor and we're going to go right to the mid shaft and release some of the weight. Front and two, and we'll do the same thing. Mid shaft, back home, mid shaft, back home, release the hair, mid shaft, back home, until you get two translucent ends. What you do on one side, repeat on the other. So basically what we're coming up with is opaque, two translucent ends, so you get that organic, light look in the haircut. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my thinning shears, and I'm going to back comb any heavy areas. Again, just to support a loose, seamless, organic look to the layers.